Okay, so hello everyone. Today's video is about inculcating patience in children, which is a very, very important life skill. And the request for this video has come from my own 9.5-year-old daughter, who feels that she needs to actually work on her patience skills. So she asked me to do something for children. Now, I think the first thing as parents we need to do is first to really understand and accept that the world has changed. I mean, when we were growing up, we took so many train journeys where it took 14, 16 hours to get to a destination. Now everybody just gets on a flight, you're there in 2 hours. So that everything is instant gratification, right? You don't have to wait to go to a library to do research or complete a project. You get onto Google, you have your answers within seconds. So everything has become faster, and our children are growing up in that generation. So at one level, we need to understand that they are a product of this environment, but yet it is very important to develop patience as a skill. In fact, I was reading somewhere that it seems adults spend almost 2 to 3 years of their life waiting in some sort of queue or the other. So, we all know that it is really important. And what is patience? How can you explain patience to your child? Basically, it's about being able to self-regulate and to have that self-control, to keep calm and to endure any sort of discomfort or anything that is not going their way or any sort of adversity. And to basically emphasize thinking over feeling. So not to act out in an impulsive way, but to be able to have that, to rely on their wisdom, to be able to see it through and to have that patience and wait. Now, how can you do this with younger children? You can choose activities and games that actually build patience. Go for things like dominoes, where they have to arrange it and then have the whole domino effect happen together, or they have to start again, do the whole thing. Puzzles are really good for patience. You have lots of flashcards, memory games. Choose games that take time to play out, like Monopoly and Scotland Yard. So they have the patience to kind of see the game through. Then there are activities also like baking, for example, fishing, growing a plant, where especially growing a plant, because you're waiting every day patiently to see that little growth. When you're baking, you are invested in the process. You made the process itself fun. Or fishing. So you have the patience to see it through for that whole time while you're working at the preparation and while it's in the oven. So make them invested in the process of it, and that will not make the wait feel interminable, or make them have some sort of a tantrum, because they will want to wait for the outcome, and that will automatically start developing patience in them. Make the entire waiting time for something fun. For example, if it's a doctor's appointment or there's going to be a lot of time commuting in the car, come up with some fun activities you can do together. I Spy, or something like a memory game. I went to the supermarket and I bought bananas, and I went to the supermarket, I bought bananas and apples, and you carry it on like that. So if children see that, okay, this is actually a fun time, maybe I'm getting this alone time with my parent at this time where I have their attention, and we get to play fun games together, then the waiting process will not seem as difficult to them, and they will not act out. And as they get older, this will become part of their personality and they won't even realize it. Whether it's a doctor's appointment or anywhere else, carry books. Carry a notepad and a pencil. Encourage your child to use this as a time to nurture their imagination. It's also, don't actually rely on technology. This is a great way to give them a break from screen time. And reading, of course, is a fantastic way to build patience, because they will never ever be bored in airport waiting lounges or wherever they may be. And even in terms of writing, they can write a short poem, they can write a short story. There are lots of small things you can carry with you, so that that wait doesn't become a time of a tantrum or a temper, sort of wailing their hands about and asking when are we going to get there or when is it going to get over. But instead they actually start to enjoy this time. As they get a little older, you will realize that there are some things that you need to do which may not be as direct, but which also have a bearing in inculcating patience. Delayed gratification being very important. Don't buy them the first thing that they ask for every single time. Wait, let them earn it. Let them contribute a little bit of their pocket money towards it. Let them learn also to wait their turn. If it's in a park or in school or anywhere, they must give other people their turn and learn to wait for their turn. Don't intervene and say, no, let her do it or let him do it. Let them wait. Let them have that empathy to think that, okay, I've had my time on the swings or on the seesaw, so somebody else now leads through, and let them wait for their time to come. Then also, don't let them give up on any activity or game or sport or anything that they've chosen too quickly, because only when you work hard at something, then only do you get better at it. And you have to have the patience to see it through, to get to that point where you actually become good at it through hard work and practice, and only then will you start enjoying it. So if they do something and then they're not getting any better, or they get frustrated, they want to give up and get on to the next thing, discourage that. Encourage them to keep at it. Whatever they've chosen, let them do it for some amount of time before you let them decide that they don't want to do it anymore. And of course, the most important, validate their feelings. If something is taking long, instead of saying no, say yes, I understand, but let's do something together, or this is a good way to beat it, and model it yourself. Are you always cutting lines? Are you always standing in the line and grumbling? Are you using Tatkal for everything because you're doing it last minute and you want to speed up the process? So of course, if your child is going to see these things, or they're going to see you losing your patience because you're always running late or things are taking time, or they see you, being able to handle your time wisely when you're waiting for something, then automatically, I've always said this, children, look at their parents as models and pick up a lot from what they see. So do it yourself and you will see them doing it too.